Hello good folks, welcome to the Productivity channel. It's a Tuesday when I'm recording this, which we call Choose Day in our tribe, a day where we consciously make fresh choices. We all have 168 hours a week. It's the only fair resource. Therefore, it's the choices we make in those 168 hours, or what to do with them, that makes the difference between living the life we have imagined and living a more mediocre life. And I am here. I want to talk about credibility for a minute, because it's difficult to know, isn't it, sometimes who to trust. Lots of people are bold in their promises, but do they really deliver? And I want to deliver on my promise. I want to deliver this vlog today, because I promised to on Tuesdays, but I'm feeling the symptoms of a summer cold. And so one of the things I wanted to say as we begin to explore the next episode of living more productively, living productivity, is there is going to become a point on your path and on my path where we need to move beyond what we feel and what we see to the realm of what we believe. The world as a whole lives by the concept of seeing is believing. However, I hold to a spiritual belief that when you believe the right things, what you feel and what you see can mislead you. That you need to lay hold of things by faith. And so I'm going to keep this short, because I am battling the symptoms of the summer cold, and I've recorded a long podcast and hence the vlog for you. So you're going to get the value, and I've edited that and I'm happy with that. But I did want to come on camera and say thank you for tuning into the channel faithfully. Thank you for subscribing. Thank you for clicking on the notifications bell. And just give you a little bit of a preview of what we're going to go into today. So we're going to explore the impact of psychogeometrics on the third step of living more productively, of living productivity. And that third step is reproduction. And there comes many a time on your journey, I've called it the productivity pilgrimage today, on that journey where you want to take some of your genius, some of your gifts, some of your talents, and install them in someone who's ready to receive them. You are never going to break through to 10 times, 11 times, 100 times productivity if you try and do it all yourself. You have to build a team, and you have to take your knowledge and your genius and give it away in some ways. Install it, teach people, mentor people, coach people, train people. Do the whole learning and development thing so that your unique intellectual DNA, your intellectual property, goes to someone else. So we're going to go through what I've called the shape cycle. And the shape cycle is very related to situational leadership, if you've ever come across that. And it starts with the triangle frame. And in the triangle frame, you get to the point really quickly. When someone is new to something, they're lacking in confidence and they're lacking in competence. So they need clear A, B, C, like the three there. 1, 2, 3. Give me 3 easy points for me to follow. I need strong task and direction. I don't need a hug. Just tell me what to do. And then as you tell me what to do, my competence and my confidence will begin to rise. And so the next part of the shape cycle is the squiggle. And that squiggle communication system is really, really good at direction, the ABC 1, 2, 3, but also very, very good at explaining and building the rapport and the relationship, because now it's important for you to understand the why as well as the where, the what and the how. And if you do that with me, I'm going to get to the point where my competence and confidence is rising to such a degree. You're still in control, you're still directing, but I'm growing to such a point that you go, do you know what? It's time for you to go solo. And when it's time for us to go solo in a new skill, it's very, very common for our confidence suddenly to dip. So what we need is not more direction, because we've learned how to do it. We know the where and we know the what. What we need is strong rapport, strong relationship behaviours to help us with our sudden dip in confidence. So that's where the coach comes in. If the triangle is the director and the squiggle is the mentor, this is the coach. The coach isn't going to tell you how to do it anymore because you know how to do it. You've got the resources, but they're going to give you the support and the opportunity to be accountable so that you can complete the circle and build total confidence and competence. And then what you finally get to is, once you've become convinced yourself that you're confident and competent, it's the box. This is the bit we tick. This is when everything is just right. And when we move into that stage of the shape cycle, that's the point where I go, do you know what? You can do it if I was your coach. It's the delegation phase, true delegation, which we're going to dig into in depth in the next part of this when I'm not to camera. The important thing about it is that if you're in that role and you're speaking through the box frame and you start doing high direction and high relationship type behaviors with me, I'm going to be disempowered. Once my confidence and my competence have got to a level where I'm delivering results, you need to back off and you need to say, okay, what we're going to do now is we're going to measure it. Tell me what we want to achieve, how we're going to measure it, and how you're going to be accountable. And if you need me, I'm there, but I'm not going to be in your face. I'm just going to tick the boxes when you give me that report. So there is the shape cycle. And in the deeper exploration that you're going to see in a minute with my voiceover, but videos, not to camera, but videos on the screen, clip footage, etc. See, I'm not quite so articulate today, am I? When you're fighting that lurgy. Thank you for being patient. What you're going to see in the rest of this presentation is the amazing way that you can use the shape cycle in reverse when somebody's productivity begins to fall. So somebody who's already demonstrated competence and confidence, when their productivity begins to fall, they don't need to be told how to do the job. Something else is wrong. It's up here. And so you go back through the cycle, you go back into circle mode and you build that relationship and you find out what's going on. Except you're going to learn. It's going to be great. So I just want to say thank you very much for tuning in. If you've never subscribed before, please subscribe. Please click on like. Please ding on that bell so you get notifications. And together we will work collaboratively to live the life we have imagined. Be blessed.